Hello and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today we are doing a reading for the sign of Gemini, and it will be for the month of August 2020, so let's get straight into it. Gemini, here is the spread for this month. How very, very colorful, how very, very interesting. Your month looks to be colorful and interesting. Okay, but what isn't in the life of a Gemini, right? Now, the Emperor is your theme for the month. Very powerful theme. Love it. Okay. You're going to be in your element. Your masculine side is going to come out. Okay. So it will be somewhat dominant here. Make sure that you find balance and that you find femininity in your month. Okay. Whether you're male and female, it doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. So don't allow the urge for power and the urge and the need to control and be an authoritative figure to dictate your month too much. Understand that you have this awesome energy about you in August where you are wise, you are strong, you are confident, okay? This is the most interesting thing that I want to point out. Notice how the Emperor is looking this way. He's not looking at all of these cards, which I'll explain shortly because there's a lot of detail here. He's looking at the other direction. He's not fazed because he knows deep within himself that he has the strength, he has the confidence, he has the will, he's determined that he can achieve whatever he wants. Doesn't need the negatives, doesn't need to be disturbed and worried about what is going on around him. He just wants to focus on what he knows is good for him, and that's what you should do this month. So let me explain. So all your cards have come in reverse except for your theme. Your theme is saying that you're masculine. You have a masculine, strong energy this month. You have a confidence to do what you want, achieve what you want. You have the will. The sword represents the sword. Swords are brutal because you can cut through all of the crap and get straight to the point this month. Know what you want, go for it. These are the things you might want to look out for. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse very much means there is going to be a little bit difficult sometimes to obtain direction. Okay, Gemini, I know you love to do a lot and be busy, and you have this fantastic nature of, well, I can be in multiple places at once, and that is fair and that is rightfully so, but you want to make sure that your direction this month is one that promotes stability. See, this card very much is a stable card, very much is about being grounded. As an air sign, Gemini, you have a tendency sometimes to be off with the fairies. Can happen. Just make sure that you ground your energy by finding a direction to go this month and stick with it. Don't be too wishy-washy. Be clear on where you want to go and what you want to achieve, okay? If you don't, you will find fate will handle this and take you off in different directions, and then very quickly you'll notice, oh, I'm floating about and I'm not getting things done. You're being too distracted. Don't get distracted. Get focused, get grounded, understand what you want and go for it. The other element here is your emotions, okay? Do not ignore, do not look away from your emotions. Even though the Emperor is very, very much confident in who he is a strong masculine type. So this is saying cultivate your masculine and incorporate your feminine. Don't ignore it, okay? Because the moon has a great influence and bearing over us. And what does it do? Well, the moon, it brings about strong emotions. It brings about our deepest, innermost feelings. And this card is telling you not to bury your emotions, not to push them to the side and say they're not important. You need to make sure that you are validating your emotions, that if you are communicating with someone and you're finding it difficult, you guys are great communicators, and I know you become frustrated when people don't communicate with you properly. Don't get too emotionally upset about it. Let it go. Understand that things outside of you, you cannot control. You can only control your internal world and what's going on. So learn to regulate your emotions. Okay, the Emperor is calm. That's who you need to aim to be this month. This is where your power is, in your calm, not in being erratic and in making spontaneously ridiculous decisions that haven't been thought about, that haven't been cultivated. Okay? If other people, this is other people. These are the, see how all of these people are watching you? Okay, so this is you, if you're in the public eye, you're going to find it difficult to contain your emotions at times, because there will be this overwhelming feeling of needing to just express yourself. There's a time and a place for letting out your emotions, and this is not about suppressing them, because I just talked to you about releasing them. This is about finding the right time and not allowing other people to aggravate you, staying balanced and staying grounded, not allowing other people, the public or the outside influences, whoever it is in your life that is trying to mess with your happiness. This is not a problem for you. What people think of you is their business. If they try and meddle, if they try and get in your way, if they try and push your emotions, if they try and force you to react, this is all a test, Gemini. This month, you are strong, you are confident. Remember that. Remember your strength. Remember your confidence. Remember that you can be stable and grounded. You don't have to be taken off into the wind, okay? Don't allow other people to influence you. Make your own decisions. Find balance. I think you understand. All right, so the other thing that I'm feeling here, and you guys need to remain social this month. Don't distance yourself from people, okay? Have the right people around you, okay? They say three's a crowd, right? But if you feel that way, if you feel, because the moon feels, act on it. Don't suppress it. If you're around people that you don't like, if you feel like they have a negative vibe towards you, don't be afraid to walk away from that. Sometimes we feel like, we're obliged because we've known someone for so long, we've had such a long relationship. If you start to feel different, it's okay. We all evolve and change at different rates. You don't have to stay with the same crowd. You don't have to run with the same group. You're not obliged. If you're a different person today than you were yesterday, that is totally okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Be yourself. Be who you are. Don't allow others to influence you. Have boundaries. If you feel like the energy of others is bringing you down, then move away from that group. See how you feel. So talking about feelings, pay close attention to how you feel this month when you are around groups of people. If there are other people that you feel don't vibe with you, walk away from it. Plain and simple. I'll leave it at that. But the other thing is, if they're good for you, if you feel like there are people in your life that are trying to help you, inspire you, listen to them. Don't look away. Don't turn a blind eye. Take on what other people have to say. It doesn't mean that you have to live what they're telling you, but take on board, have an open mind. Sometimes you believe you're open and sometimes you close off. So have an open mind this month and understand that if somebody's trying to help you, that there is benefit in listening and not just being stubborn and doing what you feel is right. Okay, so at the end of our spread, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and this one is about the abode. This is your home life, okay? So we said that your theme is the Emperor, the strength, the confidence, the knowing, the willpower, not allowing other things to take you off course, but to focus your direction where it should go to create fortune in your life, to look after your emotions, let them out when need be, and not react when people are trying to force things out of you. The abode is a place where we need to feel safe, secure. Our home is our protection. It is where we go to feel a sense of calm and happiness and stability, right? So on opposite ends, the colors you can see are very different. They're very similar. The reds, the golds, you know, the browns. Yeah, so this is saying at the end of all of this, you want happiness, stability, peace in your home. Don't bring the attention of others into your home. Not everybody needs to know your business. Don't become highly emotional when people are getting you to try and react. Stay calm, stay grounded. Don't look in too many directions. Focus on one, like the emperor. Look the way you choose to look. Don't go and try and do way too much, because that will leave you stressed and high strung. This month is about being grounded. It's about being calm. It's about finding your feet, okay? It's upside down here, this card, so your home life may be a little bit affected. Doesn't mean it has to be difficult. It just means that know what you want in your home. Understand that the energy you hold there is very, very important. And if you have a negative energy there, clear it. You know, you might want to light some incense. You might want to get some sage. You might want to change your furniture. It might be something else. It might be somebody in your house is acting up and you've been tolerating it, putting up with it for way too long, and you need to sort it out, have a word with that person, make them understand that you're not comfortable in your surroundings, okay? So use that amazing energy that you're going to have this month confidently to focus it on where you need to go, process your emotions in the right way, be around the right people, and create a loving space in your home, and things are going to be fantastic. Yeah, so this is just the things that you need to be aware of this month that can try and push you off balance. But I feel like you've got this. I feel like you got this, Gemini. You know, the wings here, the eagle supports you. The wings, like your wings as a Gemini, the two different personalities, they are stable, they are grounded, they are this month. Trust what you know, trust what you believe. You've got it. You know what you're doing this month. Don't let all of this stuff get in the way. This is just a test. Okay. Fantastic times. I love it. I hope you guys have an amazing month. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe, like, and share, and comment in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next week in the weekly reading.